Good morning, good morning, good morning, my YouTube family. This morning I'm coming on because I had a dream. Actually, I had this dream yesterday morning, and it was kind of very disturbing. Not kinda, it was very disturbing. And I just want to tell you about the dream that I had. I've been having these dreams for several years now, and this one is about a tsunami. So in this dream, we were walking on the road, and it was myself and some more people. We were just going about our business, and in the dream, I was aware that there is a storm, because you could see the storm, the wind, and the way how the atmosphere was. And while we were walking, so the road that we were on was actually beside the ocean. And then all of a sudden, the ocean started to rise. Oh my God. It started to rise like a tsunami. All I could see was this big body of water, and then everybody started to run, trying to find somewhere to go, but there was no mountain. So if there's a tsunami that is coming, it is always best to get up into maybe like the higher hills, like mountains and so forth. But there was no mountain or anything for anybody to run. So there was somehow we saw a building, and this was a big building that actually looked like maybe like a hotel, and it has several stories. So everybody was trying to get to that building. So even myself, we got to the building because we said, okay, maybe we can take refuge in this building because it's high enough where we can escape the tsunami. But I noticed that when I tried to get in the buildings, it had maybe like 3 doors. And so each door, the first 2 doors that I tried to open, I could not get into the building. And I said, this is weird. And then when I opened the second door, I could hear people talking inside the building. And then I was pondering within myself, how did they get inside the building? Because I could hear people on the inside, like they were going up the stairs, and they were talking. And then I was thinking, how did they get in the building? Anyway, I tried the third door, and then I was able to get inside the building. So when I got in the building, all I could see was this flood. When you think about flood, you see all this water, but it was the dirty type of flood water. And all I could see was this big body of water that was just moving. And I started to say to myself, I said, oh my God. And then within the dream, I was worried. I said, wonder if it's going to come up to the building to where we are. It was so bad. And I woke up out of the dream. And I said, oh my God, a storm is coming. No, I don't know if this is going to be a real flood, because I think it might be a real tsunami, because I've been having these dreams for all these years. This is something that I get regularly, always about a tsunami and a flood. But I just want to come on here to just warn you, because a storm is coming and we need to be prepared for what is coming. It will not be life as usual. Things are going to get bad, whether it be financial, whether it be with the weather, whatever is going to happen. But something is coming. And I just think it's necessary to come and warn you so that people can get their house in order. If you do not know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, now is the time for you to know Him. If you know Him, and if you're lukewarm, now is the time for you to get hot, because something is coming. A storm is coming. Because in the dream, I know that there was a storm. I know that there was a storm. And so I just want to be on here to warn you that a storm is coming. For people to be prepared, make sure your heart is right with the Lord. That should anything happen, should you leave this world, you know where you're going. You know where your eternity will be. Because now is not the time not to know God, because we are living in perilous times. We're living in wicked times, and anything can happen. Anything can happen at any time. We see it around us. We have war there, war over there. So it's important for us to get our lives right with the Lord. And during the day I took a nap. on that same day, the same morning, I took a nap during the day, and when in this dream, I had another dream, and it was as if we were on a road, and we were all driving. So on this road we were driving. So this dream that I had, it felt as if it was like a part of the dream I had the morning before, which was kind of weird. But we were driving on the road, myself and a lot of people. So we got to this point on the road, and then we could not go any further. It was all trees. All the trees were torn down. So it's like the road was blocked, because it is as if there was a storm, and then the road was blocked where it was impossible for anybody to get through. And all you could see is trees, debris, and everything. And then in this dream, I said, oh my God, we all gonna have to turn back, because there was a line of vehicle going on this road. But in the dream that I have, and this was during the day, the same day when I had that other dream in the morning, when I woke up in the early morning, in the afternoon, I took that brief nap and I dreamt this. But it was as if it was part of the dream I had the morning before. And so I woke up out of that dream, and so I just want to come on here, and I just want to warn people that a storm is coming. Anyway, I just think it's important to let you know what is happening, and that people can be prepared for whatever happens. Pray about this dream and ask the Lord for revelation. I bless each one of you this day. You have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.